Welcome to Finding Holiness, where we delve into timeless Torah wisdom, revealing the sacred in everyday moments. Join us on a journey to elevate your spirituality and discover holiness in every aspect of life. I'm your host, Rabbi David Kadosh, and together, let's embark on a path of spiritual exploration. I hope you enjoy this next episode. Okay, let's continue with Hilchot Hanukah. Se'udot, having meals on Hanukah. He writes as following: ימי החנוכה נקבעו כימי הלל והודאה, אבל שלא כמו בפורים, שמצוות היום לקבוע סעודה ומשתה. בחנוכה אין מצווה מחייבת לקבוע סעודה. The holidays of Hanukah was established for praise and thanks, not like Purim where there's a mitzvah to have a seudah and mishteh. On Hanukah we're not obligated to do so. והטעם לכך, the reason for this, מפני שבזמן הפורים נגזרה גזירת השמדה כנגד קיומו של הגוף. The holiday of Purim, there was a decree of Haman which was to kill, להשמיד, להרוג ולאבד את כל היהודים, which was to destroy our bodies. ועל כן המצווה לשמוח גם בגוף על ידי אכילה ושתייה. Therefore, we commemorate our salvation by having a meal, eating and drinking, which is a benefit to the guf. אך לעומת זאת, בחנוכה ניצחון היה רוחני. On Hanukah, the victory was that of a spiritual nature. שהרי גזירת היוונים הייתה כנגד קיום התורה בלבד. The Greeks were against our fulfillment of the Torah and the mitzvot. ומי שהיה מקבל על עצמו לנהוג כיווני היה מציל את עצמו. And someone who would be Hellenized, which means it's a term used for someone who acted like the Greeks, was saved from that as well. לכן העיקר עניינם שימי החנוכה הוא רוחני, להודות ולהלל להשם שעזר לנו לשמור את התורה ומצוותיה. Therefore the ikar of Hanukah is spiritual, to praise, to thank Hashem for helping us and protecting us, and therefore we are allowed to continue observing the Torah mitzvot. ואף שאין חובה לקבוע סעודות בחנוכה, even though there's no obligation to be קובע סעודה on Hanukah, מכל מקום לדעת הרבה פוסקים יש מצווה לקיים בחנוכה סעודות כדי לשמוח בישועה שעשה השם לישראל בימים ההם בזמן הזה. According to many poskim, there is a mitzvah, at least it's not a chiyuv, but a mitzvah to have a seudah to show simcha in the salvation that Hashem did in those days. ויש אומרים שעל נס ההצלה הרוחנית קבעו חכמים לומר הלל והודאה וזכר חנוכת בית המקדש ראוי לקיים סעודות. Some say, for the miracle of the spiritual salvation that we just spoke about, Chachamim established Halel and Ala Nisim and Hodah. Uzecher Chanukat Bet HaMikdash, but for the inauguration of the Bet HaMikdash, therefore, or the re-inauguration of the Bet HaMikdash, we are Mekayem Seudah. Lema'aseh, in practicality, Noagim La'arbot Be'Seudot B'Hanukah, many of the custom have the custom to do Seudot on Hanukah. ומרבים לומר בהם דברי תורה, שירו ותשבחות. We say words of Torah and song. ועל ידי כך לכל הדעות הסעודות הן כסעודות מצווה. And therefore, by doing so, your סעודה becomes like a סעודת מצווה. בנוסח לכך, in addition, על ידי דברי התורה, יקבלו הסעודות את אופיו המיוחד של חנוכה, שעיקרו שמחה רוחנית, ומתוך כך תימשך השמחה לסעודה. By saying words of Torah, you are actually fulfilling what Hanukah was missing, or what it came to fill at the time of the Greeks, that you're now establishing the Ruchani portion of your Seudah by words of Torah. Nagu le'echol b'Hanukah ma'chale chalav u'gvina. Some have the custom to eat dairy on Hanukah, milk products, cheese products. Lezecher hanes she'na'asa bahem, to commemorate the miracle that was made with the dairy products. What was that miracle? שהאכילה יהודית בת יוחנן כהן גדול את האויב במאכלי חלב. That Yehudit, the daughter of Yochanan the Kohen Gadol, fed dairy products to the Greek general. ולאחר שנרדם הרגתו. And after he fell asleep, dairy makes you fall asleep, she killed him. ונעשתה ישועה לישראל, and as a result there was a salvation to Jewish people. Now, contrary to many people think or know, this story happened before Hanukah. It didn't happen on Hanukah. מכל מקום, מכוח זיכרון מעשה גבורתה של יהודית התעצמו אחר כך החשמונאים ועזו למנות ביוונים. this act of Yehudit actually encouraged and inspired the Hashmonaim to go and fight the Greeks. So it does have a connection to Hanukah. ועוד נהגו לאכול בחנוכה מאכלים מטוגנים בשמן כסופגניות ולביבות. There is also the custom to have people eat fried foods such as sufganiyot, latkes, pancakes, so on and so forth. He brings down over here, not to think chas v'shalom that this is a stupid minhag of what sort. Just a little minhag to eat sufganiyot. You don't have to. He brings down, he quotes at the bottom by Rabbeinu Mimon, Aviv Shel Rambam. Right? The father of the Rambam, he writes, She'en le'akel b'shum minhag. A person should not be mekil in any minhag. V'afilu minhag kal k'achilat sufganiyot. Okay? Even the minhag to eat donuts, v'hu minhag kadmonim, ve'en levazot minhagei ha'uma. Alright, so that doesn't mean you have to have multiple sufganiyot every day, because that's not healthy for you. But to have fried foods is something that goes back many decades or centuries and generations, so therefore do it. כשנתבונן, נמצא כי פעמים רבות יש שני טעמים למנהגי הנשים. You'll find, I skipped the page, I'm sorry. Okay, next section is איסור עשיית מלאכה לנשים, the prohibition of ladies doing work. נהגו הנשים מנהג מיוחד, the women have a special unique מנהג, להימנע מעשיית מלאכה בשעה שהנרות החנוכה דולקים, to abstain from work when the Hanukah candles are lit. ויש נשים שנהגו להימנע מעשיית מלאכה במשך כל ימי חנוכה. Some have the custom to do this all days of Hanukah. ובמיוחד ביום הראשון והשמיני, and specifically days number 1 and number 8. אולם למעשה המנהג להימנע ממלאכה בשעה שהנרות דולקים. However, the custom is only when the candles are being lit. ואף זאת רק בחצי השעה הראשונה שבה יוצאים ידי חובת המצווה. And really, it should be just the first half an hour, because that's when you're yotzei the mitzvah of adlaka. So for sure, the first half an hour, a woman should try to abstain from work. Why is this the case? Shnei ta'amim na'amru la'minhag. There were two reasons for this minhag. Harishon, kedei shelo yavohu beta'ut leishtamesh be'or nerot Hanukah. All right, back there, no electricity in the olden days. We didn't want the ladies doing work that would require them to use and benefit from the light of the Hanukah, because you're not allowed to be mishtamesh with the lights of Hanukah. So therefore, for the first half an hour, while you're fulfilling the mitzvah, sit down, don't do any work. Since women are more prone to slip in this matter, they are the only ones that must abstain. The second reason, because of the holiness of the day. Since we recite Hallel, and therefore it's kind of like on a level of Chol HaMoed and Rosh Chodesh. When the candles are lit, מתגלה קדושת היום, the kedusha of the day is revealed. ונהגו בזה רק הנשים, and only the ladies are obligated to keep this. מפני שיש להן זכות מיוחדת בחנוכה. They have a special zechut in this holiday, שמתוך גבורתה של יהודית ונשים אחרות התחיל הנס. Because of Yehudit, like we mentioned, feeding the general dairy products and other women, hitchil hanes, that's how the miracle started. Of course, so Chanukah and Purim are certain mitzvot that we'll talk about, that even though it's a time-bound mitzvah, afen ayu be'oto hanes, ladies were involved, they were part of the miracle, says the Gemara, so they're chayav to do it. ונהגו הנשים להימנע ממלאכות שאסורות בחול המועד. There's a custom that the women are abstained from certain melachot that they would do on Chol HaMoed, such as kibus, as laundering clothing, tefirah, sewing or mending garments. Aval levashel utagen mutar, but to cook and to fry, that would be permitted. כשנתבונן נמצא כי פעמים רבות יש שני טעמים למנהגי נשים. You'll find that there are two reasons for the minhag of women. הראשון מפני שדעתן קלה והן עלולות לטעות להשתמש לאור הנר. And like we said, they have a datan kala, that they just will tend to make a mistake by making use of the light. והשני מפני שיש להן מעלה מיוחדת ועל כן קדושת היום מתגלה אצלן יותר. So this is a very powerful reason that the ladies have a special ma'ala, a special kedusha to them that they can perceive the miracle of Hanukkah in ways that men can't, and that's why it almost applies to them more. That's what we're basically saying, because they have to abstain from work, right? Certain ladies have a certain level of bina. The Chachamim tell us more than men. And that's why sometimes we're told that ladies should not learn Torah Shebe'al Peh, because they have this level of Bina. And this higher level of Kedusha, in a way, is one of the reasons why they would appreciate, and the holiday would be applied to them more than that of the men. So it's a very deep idea here that he brings down as to why women are prohibited from doing melacha during the nights of Hanukkah. But again, it doesn't have to be the whole night. It could be it's just the first 30 minutes while the candles are lit, or if you want to be a little machmir, okay, as long as the candles go on. But that could take 2 to 3 hours sometimes until the candles go up. But the first 30 minutes is generally the custom that women abstain from work. We'll stop here. We'll continue tomorrow.